Oh, well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. I hope everybody's having a good day out there. Hey, I want to show you a couple of things we've done here in the old art room here, the Disney art room. Give you some updates on where we're heading here in the next couple of months. Let's go ahead and tell you right now, we're going to be on the Disney Fantasy here in the next couple of months. So we'll be bringing that to you. Oh, we got a new camera. I hope you can notice the difference in the quality of the video and the quality of the sound. Hopefully it sounds good. Picked up some good deals here on some good used refurb equipment, so it's a little bit better than the camera I was using before. However, I'll still be using that same camera because that other camera is waterproof, so it means I can take it into the ocean, which I'll be doing when we go head out to Castaway Cay. Definitely. We got gotta get it focused in here. There we go. We got this guy right here. That's a good camera, and I've been using her for about 7 or 8 years. And then we've got this one right here, which is a funky camera. And this is a 4K camera, action camera. She can't zoom, she's just one standard focal length, but she's great to take into the ocean. Problem is if you look at her, she looks like a freaking pistol. And I actually had some problems going into Epcot with this thing. They were a little concerned with the way it looked. They brought about 5 security guards over. I'm like, hey man, it's a camera. But I understood their concern. So yeah, we're going to be on the Disney Fantasy. We're looking forward to that. Diane and I will be going to St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Castaway Cay. It's going to be a 7-night, 8-day cruise out of Port Canaveral. So we will be flying there and taking the cruise and coming back. We won't be going to Disney World. We'll just be going on the cruise. And then again, at the end of the year, we have another trip planned to go out there to Disney World and on another cruise to get on the Disney Wish. That'll give us our royal flush. We'll have been on every cruise there is. So yeah, let me show you some of the stuff we've got going on here. I'm gonna turn around and turn the camera off, and we'll come back to you here. Okay, so let me give you a little scan of what it looks like from right here. So let's scan around. This is my main seat right here. This is a pretty big room. It's my computer on my desk. So let me get up here and show you what it looks like over here. That's where I was sitting. And I can't get my Alexa to turn on the light. Alexa, turn on chair lamp. She's not responding. Oh, there she goes. All right. So we got guitars here. Got some popcorn poppers. Here. Get a little bit closer. Stitcheroni. These are some big figs. They're very big. These guys are like from the 90s. I'm gonna put them on. Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. Got some memorabilia. Some sports memorabilia. Gotta get her focused in again here. There we go. Move too fast. It's a new camera, by the way, so still trying to get used to exactly what it takes and how she reacts. Got a bag of trash right there I need to take downstairs. Take that part out. Some new posters. I'm gonna get some water down there. Gonna light it up. See how dark it is down there. You can see some. This is where me and Diane. It's got all of our collectibles. It's our cruise stuff. Some old Ariel, gotta get her a better angle on her. There you go. How about that dude right there? Boy, that thing will really get in there tight. Wow. I'm only about 3 inches away from this dude, and he's about 5 inches big, so that's pretty good macro. These are DTOF cases. You get them at IKEA. You have to build them. They come totally unassembled. I'm going to pull away for that one because she's a big one. I'm going to stitch right here. I just love to sit there and just look out there. We've dust-proofed the cabinets. It's a little area. I had that car there for, was it 92? 30 years. That's a hologram. Then we got Mickey, the big old Mickey Sorcerer. Those are all my figures. I got my Duncan, my Robinson, my championship rings, my hats, 1999. Yeah, old school. Gen X here. What can I say? There it is. This is my office slash study room slash art room that we've had for over, I don't know, been collecting for over 30 years. There you go. I'll turn this guy around. Let me see here. How's that? Okay, so like I was saying earlier, we have plans to be heading on a Disney cruise, another one, coming up here in the next couple of months, and actually less than a couple months, and we'll be vlogging it. We got a new camera, so it's 4K, as you can see. Probably need to shave. Probably need to shave a lot, and we are going to enjoy this one because it's an Eastern Caribbean cruise as opposed to a Western Caribbean cruise, which is what we normally take. And we're going to be able to get much better sound, because I noticed last time I wasn't very happy with the sound. We're getting a lot of wind noise, so I think I've got that solved. I was looking around online and found a couple of places that sold refurbished camera equipment, and after doing a lot of research, I found the camera that I wanted. And in case you want to know it, I went with the actual handy cam instead of which I've had before, which was more of a camera, and then it was a video camera. This is just a video camera. It does take video, it does take photos, but it's more geared towards video. And then I've got a specialized mic on the top, where if I can talk from the front or I can talk from the back, but it doesn't pick up no noise from the sides. This is a pretty neat setup. And then I have a handle that allows me to zoom and turn it on and off the recorder, and it's a tripod, a little miniature tripod. So it's a great little setup. It's a lot heavier than what I'm going to be used to carrying, considering that probably have, I'm walking with a cane now anyways, as it is. So this is going to be a lot heavier to carry around, but I love taking video. Everybody that have subscribed to this channel knows that I've been doing video for a long time, and I have stuff that's even older than that on VHS that I've looked at, and I mean the quality isn't, it's horrible. So we'll just leave it at what we got here on the 8mm, and the photography stuff left behind because I still do photography, but not like I used to. So this video, in the way of the technology, I think this is for me, it's going to be the future from here on out in the video. So I'm going to really try to learn how to do this, learn how to do editing a little bit heavier than what I've been using and doing. And I hope you enjoy the vlogs that we're going to be giving you. Diane and I got a lot of things planned here in the next 8 months. So I don't populate this channel half as much as what some people might populate their channel, but I do like to do recordings, and I just want to keep this little channel that I have here dedicated to any little adventures we have. We have a staycation coming up even. Diane and I are going to take a staycation here in San Antonio, and we're going to go to see Disney Immersion. So we'll hopefully be bringing that. We'll take this camera, we'll be able to bring that to you, and be able to bring you that experience. Pretty neat. I'm looking at the lights here on the camera. It's all new to me. I just got it out of the box about 6 hours ago, and then I charged up the battery, and I decided to go ahead and do this. So we changed the angle here. It looks like it's got darn good. It's got a darn good screen on. This is the Sony Handycam AX43. It doesn't have a viewfinder. It's only got a LCD screen. It allows you to turn it around. So I'm looking at the screen right here, and right here is the actual lens. It's got a gimbal built in, so when you're walking around, it's not bouncing around. So that's going to help a lot, especially since I walk with a damn cane. And it's going to give you a good perspective on what I'm seeing. Of course, I'm a lot slower than a lot of people, so if you're the type of person who likes things a little bit slower, I think you're in the right place. The only thing I have left is the speed in my fingers. As you can see, I like to play guitar. It's nothing. I've been collecting guitars for a long time too. I've been collecting guitars, well, actually, I've been playing guitar since I've been in high school, and it's been a long time, since the 70s, since probably 79, 80, I started playing guitar. I love to collect them. But that's what we do. Diane and I, we've been collecting this Disney stuff because it started with my children, taking them to Disney World and taking the family to Disney World. We enjoyed it. You know, we really didn't go many other places other than Disney World. It's damn expensive, I'll tell you that all the time. But it definitely made vacations a lot of fun, you know. But I'm concerned that Disney's getting out of the price range of a lot of families, you know. I'm getting a little old. I don't want to be running around Disney World much anymore. If I do, I'm going to have to take an ECV to some of these places because it's just too much. There's just no way. That's why I like cruises, so I can get on a cruise ship and I can limp along, and there's plenty of places to sit and relax when I have to, and that's what I need. I don't need to be going to places like Animal Kingdom or Epcot or a place and I can't even find a place to sit. You know, it's not good. It's not good for somebody like me. So I have to use, you know, an ECV when I go to places like that. And I've done it before, and it's not too bad. It's kind of a hassle, but you know, if you're disabled in such a way where you have difficulties walking long distance like I do because of my back and because of the foot problem that I have because of my back, I think Disney is one of the very few places you can go to where you can actually navigate a disability like that, you know. Because believe me, I've been to Disney World plenty of times when I didn't have no disabilities, and then I've been to Disney World a couple of times where I have some disabilities, and it was a different experience. But I will say that I have to give kudos to Disney for catering to people that have disabilities, you know, because I never thought I'd be in this position, but here I am. Here I am. You know. So we just go there, we enjoy it, you know. Now Diane's got a freaking broken foot right now. She had an MRI today. So we got to get on a cruise ship here in not too long, and she's got a broken foot. I don't know if you remember the last cruise that I vlogged. I was in a boot because I had a messed up foot. My foot's still messed up. It's all related to my back. So we're trying to get that resolved. I don't know what we're going to do right there. There's some of these cool things. Let me see. Let me turn this around. Let's see Magnificence. She looks cool. show you guys. How about Earl? Lady and the Tramp. I can't remember his name. Elliot. Sword in the Stone. Dan's Nice Nutcrackers. That's actually a nice witch from Wizard of Oz. There's so much of these things over here. Let's see. Zoom in on. Picking up the, it's picking up the light. Let me get this. Picking up those lights in the back. Making me love it, nutcrackers. Sure, other Disney stuff over here too. I can't really see it. Some more big things. Yeah. So, oh man, so we gotta zoom this that guy out again here. Unless you guys want to see some nose hairs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with the way this looks. This looks great. I think this is gonna work perfect for my needs. Exactly perfect. It's a little larger than what I want to carry around, but I've carried around 35 millimeters with 70 to 200 millimeters for years and years and years. So it's no problem carrying this bad boy. It's pretty small. It's only the size of a, it's only about this big. It's not too big. It says my glasses. Let's see. About this wide. About that wide. It's not too bad. And it's got a little mic on the top that, well, it actually comes with a mic, but I bought this other mic on top after reviewing it. I mean, they've got the Sony offers. This is a Sony, by the way, Sony AX43A, and they offer 3 types of mics that just plug in onto this thing that don't require any power, which is kind of unusual because most mics require at least some sort of CR43 or some sort of rechargeable batteries or AA's, AAA's, whatever the case might be. These particular mics, these Sonys, they take the power off the battery off of the camcorder, so you just plug them in and they work fine. Now the sound difference is pretty incredible. This one booms from the front and the back because it's a vlogger mic, and I like it so far. It seems to be pretty good. I'm sitting here just testing it right now. What I like about this is it's got actual audio metering on this bad boy. So it says it's in 2-channel mode, which this is left and right stereo, which is just fine. You don't need more than that. But this thing says when you buy it, it's 5.1. I don't see how it's 5.1 with that little bitty mic up there, but that's what it says. You can see it's a 5.1 on there, but I'm just getting, it looks like the front metering. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna like it. I think it's gonna work very well for the needs. we get on the cruise ship, I think it's going to provide excellent video. We're going to be able to provide some excellent footage. You know, take our time, enjoy the ship. We do have one excursion planned. Reluctantly, we're going to get off the ship. I don't know how that's going to go. We might have to cancel it depending on Diane's foot and depending on my condition. But we will figure out if we're going to take it or not. But it's just basically a ride around St. Thomas, I think it is. And then in a bus type of atmosphere. And then they take you to a museum. It's like a pirate museum. And you get to walk through this museum, I guess, and view things. And they probably have gift shops there, and there's probably people pushing wares. I don't know, you know how all that goes. Every time I do these excursions, that's the way it always is. But anyways, we're going to see how that works out and if we decide to take it or not. I mean, the Fantasy's a pretty large ship. It's the sister of the Dream. We've already been on the Dream before. So, I mean, you saw up there the, let me zoom in on that. Let's see if you can see it. Because this is a pretty good zoom. There you go. That's the Dream right there. See that bad boy? And it's signed by Captain Henry. This gimbal works pretty good when you zoomed in. Like it's not even moving hardly. I mean, it's really zoomed in because I'm like, that thing is only about, I would say about 14 or 15 inches big. Oops, I'm not even looking at it. That's not just the cheapo ship. That's the really good model right there. That's the one that lights up and everything. We got that on the Dream. That was on our very, very first cruise. And that's the one that set us off on cruising. And I believe it or not, when I took that cruise, I was fine. I didn't have no disability whatsoever. I hadn't fallen down my stairs. I hadn't hurt myself the way I did and injured myself, injured my nerve system the way I have. But that cruise set off my love for cruising, because after I took my second cruise, which was on the Disney Wonder, I immediately realized that cruising was something that I wanted to do, because it was all-inclusive, and that was important to me and Diane. It involved Disney in a way that still allowed us to have a sense of Disney, but it wasn't overbearing, in my opinion. It allowed us to get away from everything and have our alone time, within 10-minute walk. I mean, easily on some of these larger ships. And then especially on the Wonder and on the Magic, you'd be back to your room easily within 10 minutes from anywhere on the ship. And get your alone time and then go back out and head to a bar or head out to the deck to hang out, or head to dinner, head to a show, head to do some activities, head just to wander. Me, in another case, like I like to wander around and vlog. But this time we're not going to the Disney Fantasy. My plans are to either wake up early in the morning or just stay up late like I always do till like 2 in the morning. Well, hell, everything stops pretty much on a Disney cruise at about 11 o'clock. Unless you go down to the bar, there'll be a few people hanging out down there. Disney's not a party It's not really party atmosphere. Even though I'm a party type of guy, I still like to, kind of take it easy. And it's a great time to vlog. I'm going to walk around the ship. There's nobody there. There's no children there. I can point my video camera wherever I want. People aren't in the way. There's nobody going to be in the video that doesn't want to be in this video. Because personally, I don't like to put people in a video that don't want to be in a video. But when you go out there into the public and you're videotaping, it's kind of hard. And people jump in front of your freaking video camera, right? And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So, but, when you're out in public and you're in a public place, and as long as videotaping is allowed, that means anybody that goes in there is allowing themselves to be videotaped. That's pretty much the law of photography. That's why I say if there's no videotaping allowed. That's why, it is true that I was on the cruise, one of the cruise, I can't remember if it was the first or second one, on the back-to-back that we went, and I was videotaping. Diana and I were walking around, and I was videotaping. I came across the not the, I guess not the teen lounge, but the preteen lounge, and I didn't know what it was. I was just videotaping. I'm just standing there videotaping, and then somebody runs out and says, "No, you can't videotape here." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right, well, okay, well." And then I can't. What is the name of that place? Some lounge. I can't remember. But yeah, she said I could go back and videotape when I had an open house. I said, "Oh, that's cool," But I had no idea even where I was, so I was just videotaping. A lot of times when I'm videotaping, to be honest with you, I'm just looking at the screen. I'm not even looking at kind of where I'm at, because I want to make sure that I'm getting decent video. I don't want to point up at the freaking roof and everything. Unless you're sitting still like I'm sitting right now, it makes it easy to put the camera. I can hold it like I'm doing now, or put it on the tripod and set it up on a table or something. If I'm eating, something like that. It's a good way of doing it. So yeah. I guess I'll leave you with that, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions about what I've done here, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer any questions about setting up any sort of display for any of your collectibles, whether it's Disney or any other collectibles. Let's be honest, a collectible's only as good as you can see it. The problem is Dinah and I have had this collection for all these years, and we've never done anything but have it in our middle bedroom over here, and the door was closed, and it just stayed in there. And every once in a while I'd walk in there and I'd look at it, and it just grew, and it just grew, and it just grew, and it grew, and we had to buy more furniture to put in there, and then it grew, and then it grew. And these are just the big figs and stuff. We've got, like, Diana's got a collection of Disney ears that are unbelievable. Yeah, we're Disney freaks, I guess. She loves to wear Disney ears when we go out. I like to see her do it. It makes me happy to see her happy. And I like to see everybody. You know what I like? That's what I like about Disney. It's because I like to be around happy people. I don't go out a whole lot. Pretty much a homebody because of my situation. But when I do go out, it's important to me that I'm around happy people. I'm around people that make me feel happy. Because it's not always happy for me, just like it's probably not always happy for you. And when I go out Especially when I spend money at a place like Disney, I want to feel happy. And that's why I like to go on a cruise, because when I go on a cruise, my servers, they may not be happy, but they sure know how to put on a good act. They make me feel happy. Okay? And then the people around me make me feel happy because they're happy. And everybody's happy. And it's just a happy place. And if you've ever been on a Disney cruise, you know the worst part about a Disney cruise is that last day when you're walking off that ship after you've had that breakfast. It's it. It's over. And all you can do is wish you put your money down on another cruise, get that 10% off, or wait and see if you can book one later on and get a better deal. Diane and I have been lucky. We've done a lot of cruises out of Galveston, Texas, and since we live in Texas, we've done a lot of cruises out of Galveston, Texas, and that has really bumped us up. You know, we'll almost be platinum here soon, but we bumped them up, and I think, you know, we got this camera. I think we're really gonna see if we can pull it off financially, because I'm not like some vloggers. You know, some vloggers out there that are bringing you this awesome content, they make money off of these videos, and then they're able to travel. Or they are a travel agency or a travel person, and they do vlogs along with their business. So they're able to travel all over the place and get on all these cruise ships and do all this. I, on the other hand, am in a totally different boat. Everything Diane and I do, we penny pinch and save to try to do this. And the cruises that we went on here just recently were pre sickness, if you will, that we just kept moving and moving and moving, because they were requiring masks and checks and so forth, and we just weren't going to go through that. So we didn't, and we waited. So we're back. So all that's back to normal. We're back. We're going to go to Florida. We're going to get on the Disney Fantasy. Then we're going to come back. And then later on this year, we're going to head back to Florida. We're going to make a trip to Disney World, make a rounds to Epcot, of course. Always got to run Epcot. Make a trip to the Magic Kingdom, of course. Going to make a trip to the Magic Kingdom. And I don't know, we'll probably go to Disney Springs for sure. And after we go to Disney Springs, maybe we're going to have one day. I just wanted one day just to go around and check out some of the hotels and have a bite to eat here and there, if we can, you know, because I want to go to the boardwalk. I want to go to all these places that we went to last time. It was great. I'd like to go and record a night like I did last time on the boardwalk. That was fun. Have a corn dog. Oh, they were delicious corn dogs. Never forget that corn dog on that boardwalk. Sure was a good corn dog, wasn't it? Wonder how much has changed over there. I know that thing's still there because I just saw someone vlogging on there, and that little hut was still there. It's right there on the waterfront, right there. Little hut selling corn dogs, and I think they sell fennel cakes. Some other things. Ooh, it was so good. It was just a freshly made, freshly dipped corn dog. I loved it. Enough to make me remember it, that's for sure. I don't eat a lot of corn dogs, but it was very good. And then what I liked about it was I was able to get to that location using the electric vehicle that I was on. I was able to, because we were staying at the Art of Animation Artist Animation, we took the Skyliner, and we got off at Hollywood Studios. Then we took the boat from Hollywood Studios to the boardwalk, and I was able to do that with my electronic vehicle all the way there. Oh well, I'm gonna let this video go. I think this video's went long enough. I'm gonna go see how it recorded, how it looks, how it feels. Like I said, this is my first one. It's a test. See how it works out. We'll see you guys later.